What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 27 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Throgg campaign. So as we saw last time, we have defeated the elves around Conquata, pushed them back, and now Wulfric is sort of standing here trying to think about whether he should attack Captain Sissoko in the sea. The unfortunate decision about that is the fact that we also have this army belonging to Straits here, and I don't know what they'll do. If they go for Longyi, there's a very good chance that they will be able to destroy it even with a 14 stack, just because these garrisons are absolute trash. They could also attack the Isle of Wight, and we don't know what they'll do. If we hurt ourselves attacking Captain Sissoko, and we'll end up in a storm area as well. Wait, isn't Wulfric immune to attrition? No, he's immune to general attrition, just not storm attrition, is he? Well, that's a shame. I mean, due to the research that we got, rather. We're just immune to general high seas attrition, not storm attrition. Yeah, so we'll take out this, if we take out this army, if we manage to win against a super elite army. That is pretty darn decent. Got lots of good stuff in here. All high-ranked units. And a level 34 Lord. We'd end up in the sea, where we take even more damage and would probably not be able to attack this army afterwards. On the other hand, this sounds really fun, so I'm probably going to do it anyway. Oh, man, the things I do for a good battle. Now, over here, in the meantime, Throgg has taken the Hell Pit, which was not much of a fight because there wasn't anything in there. But we are now poised to attack Prague and Kislev and all that good stuff down here, and hopefully sack all that for that sweet, sweet cash. What's Prague worth right now? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, Prague seems to have been destroyed recently. What the hell happened here? Oh, man, I hope Kislev is not the same way. Don't get a lot of cash out of Prague. That's going to be, it's not going to be a good thing. Anyway, before we proceed to the battle against Captain Sissoko, which I clearly have already decided on, there's a couple of things to note. First of all, some of you may have noticed an update to SFO, or rather, that the current version of SFO has gone into the update in progress mode, and the version that I'm playing right now has gone into the old version sub-mod, or, well, not really a sub-mod, old version mod that we currently use. That sends up a lot of red flags for me, because that means sooner or later something's gonna die and kill the campaign. How long that takes is really up to what happens with regards to SFO's updates when they replace that old version with the next old version, as well as when the beta, because this is also now a beta branch of the regular Total Warhammer game, when that one disappears, because they have deleted older betas in the past at some inopportune moments, in my opinion. So, yeah, we will really have to consider how we are going to beat this campaign, and we should start heading towards the victory here, instead of just sort of milling around, doing whatever the hell we please. So we have to destroy, well, for a long campaign, we just have to destroy Reichland, Eataine, and Karazkarak. I was going to kind of destroy those guys anyway. Karazkarak is really far. I would be happy winning without defeating Karazkarak, but we'll see. It really depends. We don't have enough armies to push down there right now. That's kind of the problem. And I would imagine that the vampires are actually going to be helpful here, and that they will probably be fighting with Karazkarak eventually. Although, on the other hand, the dwarves are generally pretty damn good against the vampire stack, so that might not go too well for them. Reichland is already essentially dead. Eataine has been annoying us, so I feel like we should attack them, plus they have all those ports, so that's definitely going to be an objective. Other than that, we have to retain level 3 allegiance with one of the gods, and since it's not going to be a serpent, we're going to have to raise a lot more territory. What else do we have to do? Defeat all challengers sent against you. Now, the challengers come along when we reach max allegiance, as I recall. So we'll have to get towards that as well. All of that to be considered. Now, also with regard to the new update dropping, we have that FLC Dark Elf Lord. Obviously, I'll be playing that in SFO when the SFO Dark Elf update comes along, which is very appropriate at this stage in the game. And you know what? Let's just move you over here. Let's get back to this instead of updates. And you're gonna go here. Throgg is gonna get all of your units next turn. And that will complete the Wintertooth Crown current level. Maybe we'll actually get a fight out of it. But speaking of fights, let's do this one. I'm a little bit concerned about this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Go. And let's see what we're looking at. Oh, this is actually very much in our favor. That's a little bit surprising, considering, let's see, 7643 versus the Depth Guard are 6447. They're a lot more heavily armored. They got better melee defense. They hit a little bit harder. I'd like to see a duel between these two units, actually. Oh, or maybe the Brutes of the Hound. Now, the Carronades are going to be a problem. Oh, wow, they got a lot of upgrades, don't they? Just judging by this. And actually, the Morngul Haunters are also going to be a problem. Alright, well, let's see how well we can take care of all this, shall we? Alrighty, here we go. A battle against a fairly damn elite Vampire Coast Army. This is going to be pretty interesting. We are going to have to take care of those Carronades as soon as possible so that they don't bring down Wulfric as well as the Soul Crusher. Everything else, I think we have a pretty good answer to. Yeah, I think we're pretty damn good. They have a lot of monstrous units, but we have 5 freaking units of Javelins, so we should be able to deal with that just fine. So let's speed it up as we approach. One of the things I really dislike about the sea battles is this is the third freaking time in a row that we're fighting on the stupid smiley face map, okay? The third freaking time. It should just change to a frowny face map. I am sick of fighting on the same exact map with every fight that Wulfric has. He's fought elves here twice or 3 times now, and now these guys. Alright, so we start off with a Flame Tornado. I do love this spell, and it doesn't unfortunately bring down the Carronades, but it is close, so we should be able to destroy it fairly quickly. And in fact, I tell our Tusks and Tandem team to charge it immediately. Obviously going to pop Enrage on the Soul Crusher just to defend it a little bit. It was getting focused by range fire as well as the cannons. Well, I guess that's artillery fire. That's also technically range fire. And there we go. Gotta love to see the monsters dueling each other. I would have loved to see just the 2 mammoths versus the Necrofex Colossus and the Rotting Leviathan. That'd have been lovely. But unfortunately, all these little Prometheans and the Depth Guard gotta try to mix into this whole situation. But that's okay, because we are going to try to deal with them by summoning our Vortex here. The thing that we got for defeating the Cold Voider, which does seem to do an insane amount of damage to the Depth Guard very, very quickly. Huh. Does it do continual damage, or does it do damage in a single instance? Because they seem to have dropped, but aren't dropping anymore. No, it still seems to be doing damage, but their HP doesn't seem to be removed anymore. Maybe a little bit. Although it's hard to tell if that's actually just Wulfric hitting them. Oh well, still, pretty darn effective. If we had a bigger mob of units, we could have done a crazy amount of damage right there. And it looks like the rest of our army has arrived. You can see all the javelins flying in. We are going to target that Necrofex Colossus as much as we can, although Wulfric and the Soul Crusher are kind of in the way, so we will need to be a little bit careful. Since we also have a bunch of these javelins, we are able to target various of these monstrous units at the same time. Morngul Haunters here, jumping in onto our Icehorn Marauders. That's pretty good matchup for us. The Morngul Haunters do a lot of damage, but these guys, they hold the line for frickin' ages. What the hell is that? What is this little fireball burning in the... What is this? What's going on here? This is highly suspect. Some chaos being is watching us. And wait, there's more over here. Huh. And maybe it has something to do with the fire attacks? I don't know. It's probably just a bug and... Wait. Oh, it's part of the banners, and it just stays on screen like that. Wait, but what the hell was over here? I guess it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We can see our Berserkers are going on to the into the fight coming out of the woods here, which is pretty good for us. We also have our Skin Wolves that were hiding in the background, attacking the other Carronades. I didn't show this, but the Skin Wolves were hiding in the wooded corner over here just to deal with this, and it worked out pretty darn well. We could see the enemy monsters dropping super quickly to our range fire as well. I keep having to freaking slow it down just because the Marauder Hunter Javelins deal with the large units so freaking quickly. You gotta love these units. Poor Mornguls. You guys did not have a good day, did you? Help me. I'm amusing myself. Okay, let's see. So that unit is essentially dead. The other Morngul Haunters is... or just, wait, regular Mornguls. The Haunters are the heroes, aren't they? Yeah, what the hell am I talking about? And they're the ghostly units. You know, regular Mornguls, whatever. Close enough. They're haunting me with confusion, if that makes any amount of sense. Yeah, so these guys are going to be dead as well. The enemy army is dropping quite quickly. You can see the unit of rotting Prometheans that was being focused down by 2 of the Marauder Hunters with javelins already down. Poor little hermit crabs all lying dead over here. The Necrofex Colossus and the Rotting Leviathan have not been all that hurt, although Wulfric has taken about 50% damage already. He is getting beat up by all of these units surrounding him. Of course, there are a lot of depth guard around him, so he is taking the brunt of the damage from just about everything. Now look at this clash of the Titans here. This is pretty awesome. This is why you gotta love this frickin' game. There we go, and yeah, we can definitely see some of our own javelins hitting Wulfric. I think I try to move him away a little bit, just so that the javelins don't hit him as much. And yeah, he's now at like below 20% HP, so we definitely got to get him out, especially as I start focusing the Necrofex Colossus with our entire complement of range units. And pop a Cascading Fire Cloak on Wulfric just to try to get him out of the press here, knock back the enemy depth guard that are basically trapping him here, because it's not like these guys are really trapping him. Fortunately, the Necrofex Colossus, being focused for a few seconds, takes an insane amount of damage and basically goes down. Well, let's watch that death animation, and... come on, buddy. You've lasted long enough. Did I stop firing at him? Oh, I think I told them to stop in the anticipation that this thing would crumble and die, but it looks like it didn't crumble and die quite fast enough. On this side, we have a matchup between the Sirens and the Marauder Berserkers. Obviously, this vastly favors the Sirens, who are basically annihilating the Berserkers. The only reason the Berserkers made it as far as they did is because we got our mage, Tavi, over here supporting them. He got a few fireballs into the Sirens, and that really, really helped out. Are they using little scythes or little daggers? Little daggers. Little spectral daggers. They also have a breath attack. I wonder if that has a small AoE or it's single target only. But yeah, this was a really, really close matchup over here. What was not a close matchup was all these range units back here that ran into the woods, and they all got wrecked by Berserkers. I mean, they would never have been able to fight that anyway. Same thing sort of happened here. We have our 3 Berserkers come out of the woods and attack with the Maws of Savagery and our Skinwolf Werekin here. These units are all basically dead. We are going to move Egrim out to try to kill the enemy fleet admiral. Wulfric actually routed because he dropped to sufficiently low HP, but the main part of the battle is just about over as soon as the center falls here, or as soon as the vampire captain falls. This will be over. Smack him around, Egrim. You got this, buddy. And yeah, we don't even need the help of the Marauders. We just need to have the wolves chase him down. You come back here. Since Wulfric can't deal with you this time. And it looks like wolves are coming in. Lots of jump attacks. Brutes of the Hound want a piece of this. And it looks like he goes down to one of the regular skin wolves. Good job, buddy. You got a kill there. I saw you. I wish that regular units would somehow upgrade when they get a Lord kill. I mean, not the entire unit, but like maybe individual units would get power-ups if they were to get a killing blow on an enemy Lord, especially a legendary Lord. Because you'd feel like if like one of your, I don't know, if some like random tier 1 spearman managed to kill freaking Archaon, you'd think he'd get a bit of a promotion. Oh, man. requested feature for third game, but I really doubt it, because it probably is too much. Although we do have mods that add individual special models, but then you have to track which individual model got the kill and all that sort of jazz. I really love that, because I love the emergent storytelling that comes out of these games. But anyway, it says it's a close victory, but I think we did really well. Most of our units countered theirs. Wulfric took a freaking ton of damage, but other than that, I guess we'll let's just check how everybody performed at the results screen. Alrighty, that actually went over pretty well. It says it's a close victory, but we didn't even lose 20% of our forces, so I'll certainly take that as a win. We still had 4 full units of Berserkers that were completely undamaged, and 2 full units of Marauder champions with great weapons. I was really impressed with how the Icehorn Marauders once again, and the Marauder champions, held the line in the center there. They were quite good at that. They survived for a very, very long time. Wulfric took the brunt of the damage, of course, but that's not surprising. He also dished it out at nearly 40k. Let's see, with only 11k on the Soul Crusher comparably. Now, a lot of this damage was probably due to the Vortex spell, as well as the Sea Fang spell that he was putting out, and I feel like a lot of the damage he took was also due to our own units firing at him. But other than the damage he took, which should be regenerated fairly quickly, I think we're just about good. We don't need to kill the captors. Let's sacrifice them, because we don't know when the next time will be that we get a ton of money. I really wish that you got a unique trait for defeating these armies, though. I find it kind of annoying that you don't. But it's okay. We will have to land next turn, though, so let's go here. This army can't reach us, although it would be funny if it tried. I would actually prefer that. Now, Wulfric. I was trying to decide what to upgrade with. Yeah, you're at 5 population surplus. We could just go for this, for the upkeep, another 4%. It's not a huge deal. And the Chaos Corruption doesn't really do much for us. But you know what? Probably worth it at the end of the day. Lots of the minus upkeep is lovely. I'm probably going to delete this Marauder Champion's Kingship at some point. We have to keep the composite hull. And if we only have one more space, the thing is, we probably want the Icon of Chaos no matter what. But in theory, we also want the War Drums for another 20% movement range. And ideally, we want to get at least one of these buildings. I think we're not going to build Whalers here. We're probably going to replace this Kingship with just the War Mammoth thing. It does increase their capacity. I feel like it'll be easier. Oh, but the Whaler thing gives us Norscan Spear Barrage for the army. Oh, damn. No, then we probably should get the Whalers instead of this, shouldn't we? I didn't really think of that. But then if we have to get another unit of Marauder Champions, and I think we'll be okay. We have enough of a melee line with these 5, and then the Berserkers doing everything else. Anyway, let's level everybody up. Let's delete this while we're at it. And let's see what we're working with here. You're at 26, so we should finally get you... no, we can't get you Folk Seeker. We gotta get you Champions of the North, finally. Marauder Berserkers, that's another 12 armor and 5 melee defense for you. That's lovely. Let's see what you're at now. 44 armor on Zerkers, that's pretty good. That's equivalent to all basic Empire troops. I made myself sad. And let's see, 48 melee defense on a Berserker is also quite lovely. Okay, so they're getting up there, and they don't have their gifts yet, but that's because we only have the Gift of the Serpent, and I don't think that's so great on the Berserkers. Let's see, reload time reduction does nothing for them. The Vigor loss is fine, but they have improved Vigor anyway. What else could we get? Ooh, missile resistance and magical attacks on Berserkers, as well as Banish Contact effect. Yeah, see, that sounds pretty nice. The Gift of the Hound probably is the best, just because, I mean, it doubles their charge, effectively. They do lose melee defense, but they're Berserkers. For them not to be dedicated to Khorne sounds a little bit weird. And Bleed, I've never done the testing on how effective Bleed is. Oh, right, and the Gift of the Crow, even more armor as well as regeneration. That's quite lovely, too. I don't really like the loss of speed, but it's not a big deal on a unit that isn't incredibly quick in the first place. So it's got to be either Crow or Hound for them. And it doesn't really matter for you guys. What about you? What is your Serpent gift? Perfect Vigor for Soul Crusher. That might not be too bad. What about oh, but then we got Monstrous Gift of the Crow with a 15 melee defense and 20% physical resistance. Really could have helped out there. And probably doesn't really need more melee attack. So Gift of the Hound would be probably pretty pointless here. 95. That's freaking insane. And the Eagle gives us an explosion ability as well as some magic resistance. Sounds decent, probably not worth it on a giant mammoth though. Yeah, I really gotta consider these. Bestial Gift of the Serpent, completely useless on you guys, because it gives you Strider and stuff, which you... Wait, you have Stalk, but not... No, you have Hide Forest. No, yeah, you do have Strider. So yeah, that's completely useless. Alright. Well, Bestial Gift of the Hound, once again, fairly decent on you, but I also like Toxic Venom. More melee defense, more missile resistance, and more importantly, Toxic Venom. Heavy damage over time on Skin Wolves. That sounds pretty neat. Anyway, we'll keep thinking about that as we start leveling up some of our other gods. Let's get the other levels in here. What was I gonna get? I do not remember anymore. Tradition of the Victi is useless. We already got Revered by the Tribe. You know what, let's get another point in Flamestorm. I use it basically every battle, so I don't really see any reason not to get it. And you... We have Foe Seeker. We should probably go towards... Melee defense -3 for anybody we're fighting. What would be better earlier? Melee defense +3 for all Skin Wolves and charge for all Skin Wolves. That's swell, whereas this upgrades only you. Lots of free casualty replenishment, and 10 melee attack isn't too bad either. It'll make you better at killing lords. Do we want to kill lords earlier, or do we want our Skin Wolves to be very slightly more effective? Yeah, you know, let's go for the lord killing first. Let's go for Savage Hunger, and then go Favored by Khorne. And that's it for you. And I believe with that we can end this turn. We are losing 5k per turn, so we really need these two armies to join together so that that is no longer the case. So let's end the turn here. I hope I didn't forget to do anything. Honestly, I expected a better fight out of that rogue army. Alright, Sylvania moving around. Now they're fighting Talabeclan. Man, they're doing all our work for us. It's kind of unfortunate because the problem is their new territories aren't built up. So if we destroy them, we don't really get anything out of it. And what the hell do you want? Peace treaty, no. Why would we annoy Harganeth? Let's see, Province Rebellion in Ostland. Lean times, no meat, upkeep plus 20% for all Marauder units for 10 turns? You have got to be kidding me. Why does Norsca have so many negative freaking events? And so few positive events comparatively, or the positive ones often have a negative one attached to them as well. Poor Norsca. Alright, your raiders take what they want from those they attack, but recent pillages included little that can serve as food. At the same time, game is sparse in the north. You send out hunting parties, but they return with nothing to show for their efforts. Your men are tough, but when a warrior's belly is empty, his strength ebbs. Yes, true enough. So who's going to rebel? It's you. Will you be able to defend yourself? Oh, wow. Hopefully. I didn't realize you weren't level 3 yet. It's probably not so good. I guess we gotta get that Ruinous Altar in here. Do that. Erengrad, you gotta build yourself up as well, buddy. Oh, right, I didn't do this last time because we are... You know what, do it temporarily just to get the Chaos Corruption up there. Damn, the Vampiric Corruption is just vastly overpowering the Chaos Corruption, isn't it? Shame, but what can you do? What else do we have over here? Everything else I think is fine. We need to do this now. So, Throgg, let's keep it in our own place. Ooh, yes, let's move you right here. Finally join together. Then, here's what we do. We take away, let's say, 1 Norscan River Troll and 1 Norscan Regular Troll, and then we lose 2 of these guys. Then we do this, trade that unit. Now, Throgg, you can't move. Okay, I'm pretty sure you have 3 Norsca ice trolls. I guess we have to wait for the for this to update. Okay, that's fine. Then we're going to delete you guys, unfortunately. Wait, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna replace you with the Frostworm. We have 2 more Fimir in here. Yeah, we just don't have room to have more than 1 unit of Norscan River Trolls. I like the debuff that they add, but especially with the Giant now here. We have too many monsters, man. I guess we could get rid of one of the Norscan Stone Trolls, but they do really well, and so do the Bile Trolls. I'd really prefer not to get rid of them. Yeah. So that means we'll actually have to delete you and just replace you with the Cold Voider next turn. Okay, you. Yes. Looks like all these units are going away. Sorry, Fimir Stalkers. I was really enjoying your effectiveness. I am, not to worry, going to build an all-Fimir army later. Literally nothing but Fimir. As well as a Skinwolf and a Whaler army. If we can manage to have 6 on the field at once, we'll see. Let's see. Might have to combine 2 of them into 1. Let's delete you, I guess. Oh, there we go. Now that works. And Razor Sack, 3 settlements belong to the Empire. Oh, for the love of Empire are dead game. You gotta be kidding me. Ostermark, Talabekland. Ostermark is dead. Empire have 1, 2, 3, exactly 3 territories. I really wish that this would count Kislev. Man, that's a shame. Alright, let's see what this says, though. With his horrific entourage complete... Hey, well, our horrific entourage is more or less complete. That's lovely. The Troll King is ready to trample the civilized realms into a bloody pulp in search for his prized crown. Very few men have faced him and not ended up as one of his meals, but now Throgg can show the rest of their frail race that Wintertooth is not just a myth witnessed by foolish, dead heroes. Throgg chuckles to himself. He is looking forward to ruling over the man-cattle of the Empire, and surely these cowards were the ones who had taken his crown, or at least knew who did. He will bring a blizzard of death and destruction to the very hearts of their villages and towns, leaving no stone unturned in search of his prize. Okay, in fact, we can delete you now since that's done, and replace you with a Cold Voider. Huh, really? I thought that deleting that Lord would fix our situation a lot more in terms of money. Why are we so negative? Is it just because of Surtha? Huh. Well, that's a shame, Surtha. You're gonna go in here. We're gonna delete all these, replace them with Horse Masters. There you go, a little better. Oh, I really hate to lose high-level units like this, but it is what it is. We'd have to replace them with Champions and Whalers anyway. And then you get... Yeah, I guess we're gonna keep it at 6 Chariots and 4 Horse Masters. Like so. That looks good to me. I know that seems like too many Horse Masters, but we need them to kite. Without them, this army will be a lot weaker. I'd get a little bit more in here, but, you know, it's a meme army, but it still has to win against things. Now, where the hell are you going? In fact, maybe we'll have Surtha deal with you. Oh, watch them land at the Citadel of Lead. Oh, that would be so infuriating. Okay, Wolfric, come here, buddy. Move into our own territory. Start marching over here. Just in case this guy goes for the frickin' Citadel of Lead. There you go. At least we're regenerating now. Damn it, I was gonna sail you out to either Bretonia or the High Elves, but that will look like it'll have to wait. And now we're at 2k minus, a lot better as well. And everybody else is... Okay, I guess we do have to keep stealing tech, don't we? You're at 4 turns. I guess we can use a turn. There we go. You're at level 17 as well. And go for Quell. You know what? Just go for Spread Corruption now. Start corrupting everything. There you go. Now you 3. Which one of you needs to steal tech? You're at 1 turn, so we absolutely need to. And it's a failure because you're a Hjalmar, of course. We already have Potent. I guess you can start stealing corruption or spreading corruption as well as stealing corruption. Let's see. You are at 3 turns, so we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna be good with you. 8 turns, perfect. And 3 turns. Yeah, we'll hold off on the rest to save the cash. Any upgrades we need to make with our buildings? No, it doesn't look like it. Albion is actually unhappy. What the hell? Public order minus 12 because of provincial instability. Oh, because Conquata got sacked, huh? Wow, really? Minus 1 per turn, minus 11? And that lasts for a long time? Damn, Sacking one territory in a province is really bad. I wish that wouldn't impact the Norskans as much. But that's okay. Hero not moved, hero not moved, hero not moved. Imminent rebellion. We will at least be able to hopefully farm that rebellion. And other than that, I believe we're good. Throgg is going to move down to Prague and Kislev itself next turn. We will have to figure out somebody to attack the freaking Empire now, though. Oh, it looks like the Empire is fighting the Vamps again. They have not managed to take... Oh, they've lost Karoberg. They're not going to retake Altdorf, are they? All this free territory. And it's still not built up enough for us to be worth it. Look at this. Weissman and Karoberg, they have nothing in them. So sacking all this gives us nothing. Damn vampires. Oh, man. They destroy the leveled up stuff and give garbage, leave behind garbage stuff that we have no reason to sack ourselves. Oh, well. Let's proceed here. Military alliance, Karaz, Karak, and Kislev. Okay, well... Fortunately, we're already at war with them. Barrow Legion, you want a military alliance, you're really weak. You're just gonna get into a fight with Bretonnians, which we will probably do eventually, but there's no need right now. Search ruins, why don't you just freaking capture that ruin for yourself? We don't want it. Anybody else here? Oh, have these guys not moved? Or did they land here? Did they really land? Oh, these freaking insane elves. What the hell are they doing? Province Rebellion in Ostland. Norden Ostland raiding. Ah, buildings have to be repaired. That's annoying. Repair them all. Alright, well, we'll see how the garrison can do at fighting all this. Huh. So here's a question. Why are their units leveled up? Maybe it's because of their rankings? 27 and 34. Yeah, it's probably because they have a difference in rank. We just can't see it. Because I'm looking at the Rebellion Lord. He is rank 1, so what the hell's up with that? You. We shouldn't need to fight this. It's 12 units. I'm hoping we can auto-resolve it, but I'm gonna have to quick save this because I don't trust it. Please don't make us fight this. This is not worth the fight. Yeah, okay, yeah, this should be auto-resolve. We're gonna quick save it just in case, and nobody died. Honestly, if a couple of the, if one of the Berserkers and one of the Marauder Hunters with Javelins died, I really wouldn't have cared all that much. Let's go for kill captives this time. And now you should be good out here. We got a Baronsenling Berserker. And I guess we're moving down here. It's time for Wulfric to start destroying all of Bretonnia and taking all these ports. We need more money. And there's really no other way to achieve it. Plus, that'll give us a closer access to all the high elf stuff. Now you need to build this freaking whaling thing. Or in the alternative, we save up. Wait, population surplus 5 plus 20. Wasn't it that when we last checked? Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. Oh wait, no, we built this and it cost us 2, that's why. Okay, no, it's fine. For a second I thought it was bugged and had me worried. Can we build this elsewhere? How close is Kuran to leveling? Oh, hello. That's gonna take basically all our cash, but we really need this, don't we? Yeah, I'll level up Kuran. We have to make the cash back, though. Okay, hero's not moved. We're obviously not gonna move yet. And Throggy boy, we are gonna move you. Can you attack Prague in a single bound? It looks like you can. We are gonna get the Cold Voider in here. That's going to take basically all our cash. We're gonna be negative now. We really need to take out Prague. So let's do that. Can this guy reach it from a single turn? No. You can, probably. We can't capture it anyway, so we'll just sack it. This should be another auto-resolve, yeah. Don't even need to do anything about that. And sack it, please. It's a 14k, so that'll keep us from losing all our stuff. Now, Kislev. How much money are you making? Yeah, we can't see you from here. Okay, we'll just start moving towards there. And go into your rating stance. There you go. Let's level everybody up. Ooh, looks like Jujura just became immortal. And the Carnifex is not quite immortal, but he's getting there slowly but surely. Savage Hunger, favored by Khorne, almost there. He's gonna be pretty damn good at killing lords soon. Not that Throgg really need... I mean, I guess Throgg doesn't really need to do everything himself either, so that's fair enough. Ooh, lots of the level ups for our for our wolves lately. Oh, charge bone. Oh, damn. Did I just not do that for the other guy? Whoops. Okay, we need to get that on everybody. And oh, I just realized maybe Surtha now needs a werekin of his own. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Skinwolf werekin units that we can get, just because there might be one in here that gives more charge somehow. And I would be willing to put that in Surtha's army. I don't know what I'd lose. Maybe one of the Marauder horses. Alright, that's going to be a really interesting army. One more turn until he's ready to go. He's going to book it straight to the Skull Island here. And then maybe he'll come back to Bretonnia after he's swept the sea clean, as it were. Aisling's Conclave can max itself out. Let's do that, I guess. And Agho Wastelands, you get yourself another Plunder Hall. Can't have too many Plunder Halls. Alrighty, and I guess that's another end turn as we head down to Kislev. Eatan, you coming for us? Doesn't look like it, or at least not yet. Or maybe they are, and we just, the camera didn't just go over there. Sylvania's about as strong as us, which is a little bit worrisome. Military alliance between Arguelon and Torgavon. Yeah, and freaking Wood Elves. Whatever they're doing over there. College of Pyrotechnics is fighting all the elves. That's swell. Oh, looks like these guys didn't... oh, damn it. Now Throgg can't move because we're too close. Ah. That's annoying. Well, we do have to raise it anyway. I guess we're going for the Hound now. At least to level 1, so we can get some Gifts of the Hound in on some of our units. So yeah, auto-resolve this, please. And then raise it for the Hound. I'll say melee attack. Alright, there we go. And Armor of Fortune. What armor is Throgg using? He is using a Dragon Helm. Now, that does give him fire resistance. Considering he's weak to fire because of regeneration. And being a troll in general. Plus 30% weakness to fire damage. Is this better? Because this... You know, I'll think about it. I actually wonder what Wulfric's using right now. Also, you leveled up, so let's get you that level. What were we gonna get? I think we're just leveling up Throgg to be a ludicrously strong fighter now. He doesn't really need the charge. We will probably get thick-skinned. I don't care for Indomitable or Quicksilver. Although Quicksilver might be helpful. He does chase down lords occasionally. Might still come in handy. On the other hand, we could ignore the rest and possibly even be able to go through the blue line. Let's see, we have 33, so we could go 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, damn, not enough to get Spawn of Chaos, unfortunately. But it's probably not really worth it. I mean, the XP is nice, but the level up... Yeah, it's not worth it anyway. And I don't really care about Lightning Strike, to be perfectly honest. Although it might come in handy. We would be able to get Masters of the Fen, which also gives us nothing, really. The only benefit to this would be income from sacking settlements out of despoilers. We do still need the money. So we could go 33, 34, 35, let's say one of these 36, 37, 38 into Lightning Strike. And then we'll get to spend 2 more points in either Thick-Skinned or Devastating Charge. We wouldn't be able to get Bringer of Ruin then for the free leadership, but honestly, for leadership, probably not really worth it. Mammoth Wrestler, nah, not worth it. The bonus versus large is, I mean, it's swell, but it's not enough to make it worthwhile, A, and B, the attrition is completely useless. Legendary Raider. We don't get too much income from raiding right now anyway. It's all sacking. So yeah, I'm thinking we go Despoilers and either Charge or Thick-Skinned. His Charge is already pretty good. I feel like we get more bang for our buck out of Thick-Skinned than anything else here, so let's do that. Plus, I still find it bizarre that Throgg has less armor than some of the other trolls that he has here. 100 armor on the Norsca Ice Trolls. Only the River Trolls are worse. 118 on the Fimir Warriors, damn. Oh, poor Tiny. He has the least amount of armor. At least he has Bone Crusher. Alrighty. Wait, does Throgg not have Bone Crusher? You stay where you are. I guess we're going to ignore the heroes. Is this another turn? Oh, man, another level up. You are Sirtha X Lord, right? Or you're Sirtha X Mage. Ooh, Chariot, yes. Beautiful. Now Sirtha X Army is good to go. We could go here. This is a Remnants of Battle, so there will be a little battle here. Can't reach it in one turn, but in like 3 turns we'll be able to get that skull and get that money. And, oh man, our negative, uh-oh. Our negative upkeep is kind of worrying me.
I cannot rewrite
To do something about this. You, Wolfric, if you head into Conquata, yeah, we really need to sack Kislev as soon as possible. Okay, now we're... Damn, this is still negative. We might have to cancel a building. Man, I want to build some more buildings, not cancel buildings. Oh, damn, we should also probably get some Blessed Marauder champions into Wulfric's army at some point, since he's going to be all up in the Marauders. Maybe replace 2 of the Zerkers with... Nah, but then he's using a lot of the Zerker. Man. I'll think about it. How are we going to get the money? Who would give us money? Attitude. Nagaron loves us, but I don't imagine they're going to give us free cash. What about you? Demand payment, how about 2,300? No. Okay, how about 1,300? Yes, okay, thank you, Harganeth, I love you. We're at 100. I assume you don't want that defensive alliance yet, though. No. What about you, Nagaron? You don't want any kind of alliance, but I'm still gonna demand some cash from you, buddy. Oh, no, 1,300. How about, like, 800? Or 700? Thank you. Wait, did I just give them a gift? I don't know what I did. That doesn't matter, we have enough. As long as we can sack Kislev next turn, as long as it hasn't been recently destroyed, we're gonna be good. Let's end the turn, and let's hope that Kislev has a proper freaking settlement. I.e. a garrison and an actual fight in there, as opposed to just an easy auto-resolve. Because other than that, faction destroyed. You have got to be kidding me. Kislev just died, didn't it? Okay. Looks like the Vamps took it. And, okay, well, this is a free auto-resolve for us, at least. Sacrifice captives, we need the cash. Why are we suddenly losing so much? And technology researched, lovely. Blockading the Vampire Coast. Sirtha Ekalexit at sea. Manblight Tribe destroyed. And yeah, Sylvania took Kislev. Freaking wonderful. Let's go here. I think we have no choice but to start attacking Sylvania, do we? And it was indeed a level 5 frickin' settlement. And it is a capital that we could take. Man, this is after they've taken it. Oh, man. Helman Gorst is out here. You know what, I think next turn we're gonna attack Helman Gorst out here. While he's outside. And just sack all this. There's a little bit of a garrison here. I feel like even with our army hurt as it is, we should be able to take out most of these units fairly easily. I mean, they have some nice Grave Guard, but the rest of this is trash, other than the Grave Guard. And this is also trash, other than the Grave Guard. And this has a lot of Grave Guard and a Black Coach. Oh, I would love to see how effective Black Coaches are in this. But yeah, I think we have no choice but to attack the Vamps at this point. They're just so in the way. It's probably bad for the Tower of Crack, which might die. And a lot of our territories are bordering theirs, which is also a problem. Wait, so the, Vlad actually likes us, whereas Manny hates us. Well, that's appropriate, because I like Vlad a lot more than I like frickin' Manny. Alright, well, let's attack him. Wait, they're allies, aren't they? Yeah, they're military allies, but they're fighting a lot of enemies. Might be able to talk... Damn, wait, we're at war with Tal Beckland. We're technically not at war with the Empire. They might allow us to do this. If we attack Sylvania, they're willing to do it. Ha. Okay, and that might help us weaken them. Because we need to defeat several Empire territories anyway. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't really have any more time to do anything this episode. Just that one battle. Next time, we'll start off with Throgg attacking this nonsense, because I guess if we're going to work our way down south towards the dwarves. We might as well deal with all this. Man, although another problem with this will be is that the vampires are keeping all the other good factions at bay, essentially. They're keeping them weak. If we start destroying them, the dwarves and the other good factions will rally and they'll start pushing up here. I would have loved to destroy Bretonnia first. It just doesn't seem to be in the cards. We still need to deal with our money situation somehow, and I think Throgg is the only one that can do it. And we'll have another little battle with Sirtha X meme army at the start of next episode as well. So, yeah, calling it here. Next time, fight with Sirtha X. Probably, I'd say about 85% chance we will attack Kislev with Throgg anyway, because we should probably capture it. Oh man, and it does count as a major race capital as well, so we could have captured it at level 4. Damn, that's unfortunate. Now we can only capture it at level 3 if we don't sack it. If we sack it, it'll be at level 2, and we probably will have to. Oh, that's what's doing. It's the no meat thing that's hurting us so much. The Marauder unit upkeep. Wolfric used to be at like 5k, right? And right now he's at 4.6k, but that's because he's in a settlement, which is minus 10. And wow, 7k for Sirtha, really? I guess these guys are also costing a lot, but honestly, his army shouldn't be that expensive. Nah, whatever. We'll deal with it next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback in regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and a comment to support the channel. It really, really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.